Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for coming, friends that are here live in action. So appreciate your time. We're so excited to have you. My name is Kimberly Sanders, and it is an honor to be here with you all today. We are sharing amazing success stories of friends that have joined a really beautiful community and a company. We've locked arms with some amazing regenerative farming. We are friends here that are educating you all to really detoxify the body and bring whole food, real nutrition into our lives. We're going to let a few more friends in. This is so exciting. And into our families' lives, and then into our communities. And so we have so many incredible people on the line here. We have nurses, we have RNs, we have doulas, we have authors, just every single kind of amazing person that you could wish for. And we've all come together because we care about really helping our families and the communities really detoxify and bring the best, highest vibration goodness to our lives. So today, and thank you, Dottie, for coming. We're so happy to have you. Today, I have some special friends on. We have Miss Meghan Calido and her dear friend, Brooke Sann. You know, I've gotten to watch Meghan shine so bright. She was already the most magical being when we first met her, but I've also gotten to witness her take her health back into her own hands in a way that you wish for everyone to feel so good. My friend Tammy brought Meghan into this beautiful community, and she was really working through an old, um, the word is, sorry, diagnosis of mold. And so she was already feeling better, but she really got to come in and take full accountability for her health with the superfoods. I love that I get to share that Miss Meghan was already, she has her bachelor's in science in integrative health. She's a holistic health practitioner, and she's an herbalist. And right now, she's even studying to be a regenerative health practitioner. She also does iridology readings. So we just have so much wisdom in this community, and it's so wonderful. And so I love to hand it over to Meghan, and I know she's going to introduce Miss Brooke tonight, and Brooke is going to share her story. And I'm so honored to have Brooke on our team as well. She's a mama of 4 beautiful children, and just really, it's such an honor to have her on this team. So please, Miss Meghan, take it away. So grateful for you.
Hi, thank you so much for the beautiful, as always, introduction. My name is Meghan Calido, and I'm all the things Kimberly said, but mostly I just get to help people and hold their hands through the detoxing journey and to help them understand the things that their body is saying that it needs. And um, I know that this company was introduced to me about a year, just 13 months ago, almost exactly. I started my first cleanse, and I was just blown away within the first week. I had been like hammering away at all these symptoms using herbs and food and changing my diet and all that. And I felt like it's just taking so long to get back to me. And I felt like I was almost there. I never in my wildest dreams even could understand that this is me, like this is who I am with all this energy and vitality and able to use my brain so much. I've been able to overcome the ADHD and the last little bits of fibromyalgia flares that I was having. And it's just been an amazing blessing to have this in my life and to be able to share it with people that I love. And I really wish I had this when my kids were little, like Brooks. Like I just to have as much energy as I do now, I would have just, oh my gosh, I would have enjoyed being a mama so much more. I'm going to introduce Brooke. She is a life coach and she does marriage and life coaching, right? Yes. And she has four little kitties and a beautiful home, and she's just a busy bee. So she has been able to incorporate this into her life, and I will let her share her story.
Thanks, Meg. Yeah, so my story is not like a lot of people's story. It's a little different. It's kind of a slow start, but it began after I had my third son and I fell into like really deep, dark postpartum depression. And I was either screaming or crying or both or sleeping my life away. I was just so miserable and I couldn't cope and I was in total survival mode. So my body itself, I couldn't connect with it. I had no idea what I was feeling. I just knew my mind, my body, my spirit was all just like non-existent. I was not connected at all. And so my journey actually started with life coaching. I started reconnecting with my emotions, trying to take control over coping and learning how to be in tune with myself. And it evolved. And then I realized, oh, my body doesn't feel good. As soon as I was able to like bypass and like start listening to myself, I realized that I didn't feel good in my body. I started feeling contrast. And I am a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for 15 years as well as life coaching. And I just felt disgusting every day I worked. I would work 12-hour shifts. You don't eat, you don't drink, you throw in a couple slices of pizza in the back room when you're mixing color. It's just miserable and you're bloated and constipated and you feel disgusting. And then you get home and because you feel disgusting and you're exhausted, you just eat more crap. And I was just in this like cyclical cycle of just feeling crappy all the time. And I started noticing it. I was like, I don't want to feel this way. I want to feel amazing every day. I want to feel in tune. I want to take care of this vessel, this body that I've been given because I'm starting to like myself again and I'm starting to love myself again. And I want to connect and I want to nourish my soul and my body. I want to provide everything that I can give myself. And so that's when I started seeing like Meghan posting about her body and all the things she's been giving herself and eating fruit all the time. I was like, I love myself enough to eat fruit. I want to eat fruit. I want what Meghan has to offer. And so then she taught me about Purium and I just, as soon as I started taking the supplements and the shakes and everything that it offered, I was like, wow, this is what you can feel like. This is the contrast that I have been looking for. I knew what it felt like to feel crappy and terrible, but I had no idea what it felt like to feel good in my body, to love my body enough to nourish it. I don't mean to be emotional, but I just feel like we have these bodies and we bypass it so often. We just are so quick to just like, let's just get through the day. Let's just move, right? Let's just put out this fire, take care of these kids, just get the kids to bed, like we're just hustling through life. We're just surviving. And through coaching and Purium, right, nourishing my body and my soul, I was able to get to a point where I was providing myself what it needed. And then I felt like I could flourish. I felt like I could spread my wings. I felt like I was actually living where I'm present day to day, where I'm connecting with myself. I'm connecting with my husband on a deeper level. I'm connecting with my children. And then I have this beautiful thing where I want to nourish them. I want to give them everything that I've been given, not with the expectation that they need to do it or they need to eat it. I'm not going to micromanage anybody, but it's so beautiful and so nourishing to me. I'm like, here, have some of this. And everybody wants it. My 1-year-old, I have a 1-year-old baby. She loves it. We teach her sign language. So this is water in sign language. So she goes like this all day long because she just wants the shake I'm drinking and my kids too, every morning they have a shake because they love it and they feel amazing. So I don't know how long I'm supposed to talk for. I could talk for hours, but it's powerful to me because anytime we have an opportunity to feel contrast in our life, you can't unsee it. You can't unfeel it. Once you've experienced what it feels like to feel good, then you don't stop, right? You want more of what feels good. And when you feel good, then you can give to others in such a deep and powerful way. And that's what's so profound for me. And that's my journey is I'm a life coach for moms and women. I want other women and other moms to have an opportunity to experience contrast. I want them to have a taste of what it could be like to feel good in their body, to feel good in their relationships, to feel good in their homes. I want them to experience their fullest self. I want them to love to their highest capacity. I want them to do all the things that they were divinely designed to be and to do. I don't want to see all these women just robots walking around the streets, just getting through their day. Actually, they're not walking, they're running. The women I know, they're hustling. They're just so detached from themselves. They're so dysregulated in their nervous system. They're just like, just move quickly. And I want to like slow things down. I want to create opportunities for women to connect with their bodies and their souls so that they can reach their highest potential in their life, whatever that is. And it's my job to just kind of hold space for them and say, this is possible for you too. You can create this too. You can feel good in your body too. And that is my story. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know if I over talked. And if you ever want to ask me any questions, I love talking about all of this stuff because it's profound. I feel like once you get to this place, you want to share and you want to provide more love and nourishment for all the people. And I'm so proud to be a part of it. I really am. I'm touched. I feel like I'm living my life's mission, if you will. And it's just such a powerful experience to be in it. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be a part of it. So thank you.
And oh my gosh, we thank you so much for being here with us and being such a beautiful example of a mom that is doing a lot. I mean, four babies is a lot, and then caring for all the beautiful friends that are coming to offer your guidance. But to me, this is the planet of healing. And when we take on our greatest needs and really bring the healing to ourselves, then we can bring it out into the world. And it's exactly what you're doing. So, and that is just such a blessing because you're our person. It's like there's so many beautiful women on this team and men as well, but it's like the women that come in like this and just own this whole way of being. And we're just so grateful that you're here. And I'm just so thankful for you and just wrapping you up and making sure that like all the things are here so that you can keep taking care of your nervous system. And like this whole community, we all just want to support each other so that we can keep being on this path of ease and grace and keep taking those huge big breaths and the exhales as well. And we keep each other honest and we keep each other on point for the things that we feel are the most important. So thank you so much. We'll have you come back at the end. And Megan, I wanted you to come in and speak to the nutrition of what is bringing such balance back into our lives and into the gut microbiome and with so much ease and grace. So let me share my screen and you
This
all
is my
can
favorite.
you can see the goodies here and I just want to speak too about what you see on the screen with the packaging. We have gone pretty much 99% plastic free. And so not only are we bringing the cleanest, most nutrient-rich, dense food to our lives and our children and our community, we also are not putting plastic onto the planet anymore, and we're not leaching plastic into this food. So thanks for letting me share that.
Yes. Okay, so the power shake is the yummiest thing ever. I think it tastes like the bottom of the Fruity Pebbles milk. But besides that, it is regeneratively and organically grown superfoods, super greens. One shake is like the equivalent of having six superfood salads. So you're going to notice increased energy levels, a decrease in cravings. Your cells will be able to detoxify a bit better. and you will stay nice and full. It's a lot of our cravings come from nutritional deficiencies. So like we're just like standing in front of the fridge going like, oh, what do I want? I don't think I want any of this. And it's because like our cells are so starving for that energy and that nutrition. And so that really cuts, there's a lot of things. When I went into this, really didn't go into it thinking like I'm going to cut all these things. I just added in my power shake and those things just kind of fell away. There were no more cravings. I wasn't like opening up the fridge going like, what do I want? And it just keeps you so full for so long. So I definitely feel there is a vibrancy to this food, like a vibration, a high vibration to this food, and you can just feel the life force in you change after you have one. So it's so amazing to sit down. We have Sunday dinner every weekend, and my whole family had their meal, and I just had a power shake because I'd already eaten my meal and I wanted to have my power shake at that time. And I was so full of energy after, and everyone else was like, I'm so tired. And so like it was so interesting just to watch that, just what we're putting in our bodies. You really definitely notice the difference in energy levels when you're drinking the power shake. The next one is Biomedic. Biomedic is our pre and probiotic. It has lactospore in it, which is a probiotic that like goes after the toxins and eats them up, and it just creates a nice, healthy gut flora. It has chicory root as a prebiotic, fulvic and humeric blend, and it is just great for the digestive tract, and it helps to sweep out glyphosate from the body. And we just have such a huge problem with glyphosate, and it literally attacks the gut. And a lot of our health issues just start in the gut. So I've had people go on this, and within the week, they're sleeping better, there's less bloating, they're going to the bathroom better. So it's an absolutely amazing probiotic, and it's one I love having in my practice. These super amino 23s are pre-digested amino acids, so they're going right into the bloodstream, and our body doesn't have to do anything to break apart all the amino acids that we would get out of protein. Like that's why we're eating meats to get the protein, but really protein is made from amino acids, and these go right into your bloodstream. So they are absolutely amazing for building muscle, for burning fat, for tightening the skin. I had twins, and my little pouch that hung is like almost non-existent now, and I just thought that would never ever be possible. I've also can speak to having pelvic floor issues and having trouble like holding my bladder after having 4 children and a set of twins. Like it just really, I thought I was doomed to be having issues there for a long time. And within 2 weeks, I noticed I sneezed on my way to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can sneeze on my way to the bathroom. Like, I didn't think I'd ever be so happy about that. I'm like, now I have to like scoop my way in there. So I absolutely love the super aminos. They're just amazing for everything. The body is building all the good stuff with amino acids. So it's definitely a great cornerstone to have in there. The apothecary is tart cherry juice, and it is so helpful for sleep and for battling free radical damage, and it helps your skin look nice and shiny, and it does help with the inflammatory response. So I will catch myself going for the apothecary instead of like a Tylenol or an ibuprofen or something that's going to be damaging to my system. And the best sleep ever. And I always think everyone should add the pineal clear with that because it like levels up the sleep. It's absolutely amazing. And I like to take mine 2 tablespoons and put them in hot water and sip it as a tea at night. So it's really a great nightcap. And then lastly, we have our Super Cleanse R, which is our parasite cleanse. A lot of us are starting our second round. We all started a cleanse together mid-September. And so we're just starting the second round of the parasite cleanse. everyone's usually pretty nervous about starting because they think they're going to run to the bathroom and have all these gut issues. And this is just the most gentle, loving cleanse ever. I did not experience any digestive upset with it. And actually, things were moving along quite good. A lot of people start a parasite cleanse and notice that they get constipated. And this did not happen with that. It has a lot of herbs to support the gastrointestinal tract. Marshmallow root is absolutely amazing for the gut. And then it has a lot of different anti-parasitic herbs, black walnut hull and wormwood, and a couple to keep the everything moving along nicely. So it's a really gentle cleanse. I did not have any issues getting that in, and I've never been able to finish a parasite cleanse, and this is my second run through. So I'm just really excited that I've finally been able to address that, and think that is all on the ultimate lifestyle transformation.
Yes, that's definitely all just on the, I always say it's like the bare bones of what we wish for. And so we have so many other wonderful things. And like we were talking about, like the soil being so depleted, it's so wonderful to have the ionic elements come into our life. That's 72 different trace minerals. The pineal clear, like Meghan was sharing, that has shilajit, which has so many minerals in it as well, and then some turmeric um, and some sea moss as well. So there's even more minerals. And I have to say that I've added the pineal clear with the cherry, and it's totally changed my sleep. So I'm really thankful of that. And after having these superfoods in my life for over 8 years now, I'm just like, it's just so magical to have David Sandoval, the creator of all these superfoods, just formulating new things for us. We also have the metapositive. Meghan, would you want to share a little bit about the metapositive too? I know that the herbs, you have a blend of the herbs yourself, but do you want to speak to that?
I do. I love the blend. I think it is an absolutely amazing blend for not just women that are going through menopause, but if you have any hormonal imbalances, all of these herbs are to balance the hormones, whether it's your teen who's having these crazy periods and you're thinking about birth control to fix them, like try the metapositive first. It's great for women going through menopause. It has the red clover in it, which is going to help with hot flashes. Chaste berry, black cohosh, and angelica root. And they're just all such amazing herbs that work together synergistically. And so mine has 4 of those. And then Dave Sandoval is just such a genius with his blends. He threw in American ginseng into there because usually ginseng is going to help us bring balance to the body wherever it's needed and however it's needed. And it's a really great support for the adrenals, which usually take a tank when the hormones are. So I think it's an absolutely amazing blend. I have not personally tried it because I take my own, but this is an absolutely amazing blend, and I would suggest anybody that has issues with their cycle try that and try it for a few months and give it a good whirl because it's absolutely amazing. And I do have to say, like, the whole ultimate lifestyle transformation in itself will help with the cycles as well. So
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, there's so many amazing stories of women having their hormones balanced. And so I always do a little drawing at the end of the call. And I love that our sweet Kylie won. And I just wanted to introduce her to everyone because she's brand new for us and we get to be onboarding her as an official brand partner. And so it's such a perfect time to have you get to meet Miss Brooke and Miss Meghan. And, there's just so many beautiful friends on. And so we just wanted to, just welcome you and say hello officially. And And then at some point, we'll be having you share your story here. And, you know, everyone is just so lovely. So, Melissa, if you wanted to come and say hello, I'm really grateful that you're here as well.
Yes, I wanted to introduce Kylie because she is going to be a brand partner. She's in pre-training right now and really working hard for the last couple of days, just learning all the things that she needs to learn and just following everything that we're telling her. So Kylie, you can go ahead and come on and say hi to the team and tell them what you do.
Hey everybody, I am Kylie and my profession or career that I chose was marketing copywriting. So I write marketing material and it hasn't been fulfilling as I thought it would be. And Nelisa actually reached out to me and told me about this and got me on board, and like this gets me fired up. So I'm really excited to be here and I'm very grateful to be here, and I'm hoping to integrate my copywriting business with this health and wellness and superfood and all of that. And so I'm really excited to get started, and I just appreciate every one of you and your stories, and I'm just grateful to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you. And, you know, and that's the other piece to these stories is everyone is here because we're sharing these stories. And there is such a beautiful way to come into a conscious commerce community where we truly roll out this red carpet and we hold your hands as what we call brand partners. But what I see it as is that we're living examples of what we just shared tonight. And, you know, once you really step into your own health practice, most people feel so good that they can't help but share it with others. And that is the thing that you'll see with this screen, at least on Facebook, to see all of us, to be able to know that there's just so many beautiful people that as soon as you really have your cells talking to each other, the detoxification pathways are open. The next pathway is bringing people to this. So we're just honored to have friends join, and then we roll out this ease and grace and we bring you through all the goodness. And I always say that like I never know who's right around the corner to be madly in love with, and to have you all become best friends as we bring more people into this community. So Brooke, would you like to end with a couple last little comments or anything for anyone that you're thinking of that would be hearing this replay? Like, what would you like to speak to their hearts?
The last thought is I really believe that we are our own experts and that we have everything that we need. We just have to tune in and listen to our body. And sometimes we just need a little extra support to be able to like melt away all of the troubles, if you will, and kind of tune back into what we need and listen to it. I'm kind of sick of contracting out and thinking everyone is the professional around me and everybody's the expert, and I need to go out and search and look for answers when really it's just right here. We just have to slow down enough to listen. And I really am such a believer that healing is remembering and remembering is healing. And so sometimes we just have to remember, like, who am I really? Like, what is it that I need? What have I forgotten? What am I getting distracted with and need to kind of tune back into? So those are my final thoughts. Yeah.
Incredible. Thank you all so very much for your time and your focus and love and attention. So blessings to you all, and please get back to the friend that shared this with you. We're here to support you to bring yourself back into homeostasis so you can have your own inner knowing to tune in to who you truly are. So thank you so much.